Focus. The purpose of the church is clear. Jesus said, "Love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind and with all your strength." The second is this: love your neighbor as yourself. There is no commandment greater than these. Mark chapter 12, verses 30 to 31. Yes, this is our purpose, both as individual human beings and as corporate church. But if this is our purpose, then our priority has to be to fully live out this love. As the Father has loved me, so have I loved you. Now remain in my love. If you obey my commands, you will remain in my love, just as I have obeyed my Father's commands and remain in his love. I have told you this, so that my joy may be in you and your joy may be complete. My command is this: love each other as I have loved you. Greater love has no man than this, that he lay down his life for his friends. John chapter 15, verses 9 to 13. What better way to show our love for God than by obeying Jesus' command to go, spread the good news, and by loving our neighbor by making as many attempts as possible to open up the way of eternal salvation for them. Think of it this way. When we work for a company, we prioritize our actions. At one time, Coca-Cola's mission statement was to put a bottle of Coca-Cola on the table of every household in the Western world. If you work for the company, your purpose is Coca-Cola. But within your daily work life, you have different priorities. For example, depending on your job, you might prioritize dealing with customers above dealing with junk email. When it comes to the Christian life, the biblical model seems to dictate that our purpose is to love God. This will be done and demonstrated in many ways and have many different facets. But according to Scripture and a whole host of respected authorities from across denominations, it quite clearly appears that our priority should be to preach the gospel. Dr. Billy Graham summarizes, "I am convinced that if the church went back to its main task of preaching the gospel and getting people converted to Christ, it would have a far greater impact on the social, moral, and psychological needs of men than any other thing we could possibly do." If we want to change a nation, we must change the people who make up that nation. If we want to change the people who make up a nation, we must change their hearts. And if we want to change their hearts, we must plant the incorruptible seed of the gospel in every individual. If our purpose is to love, then our priority must be to preach.